All right, everybody, we're back. Had some technical difficulties with Twitch. Twitch isn't allowing any new streams at the moment. There's some issues there, and it's not just me. I just checked Twitch manager, and it's happening everywhere. So I don't know what's going on there, but we are finally live and ready to go. So let's do this. Number 2 Auburn versus number 7 Texas A&M. If you're watching on YouTube, you can comment. So we're going to get started here. And yeah, enjoy. Number 2 Auburn versus number 7 Texas A&M in the SEC tournament.
Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. It'll be the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Baddest one out there with the Magician, and it's ABC, and it's ABC, and it's Wiley in at the center position.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Passes to baddest one. Right wing. Out left to the wing. Here's the Magician, defended by Gordon. Shot clock at 6. Here's baddest one. From outside, off the mark. Outside Gordon. Pass to Chandler. Pulls it up. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. We're about 1 minute into the first. Here's ABC. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, Greg, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Shoots from the elbow, and the jumper falls for him.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
Here's baddest one. Stolen. Fast break. Here we go. That shot, no good.
Well, that's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
Goes up to the stripe. Here's Wiley. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
That's his first personal foul.
And here's Gordon. Pass to Chandler. Clock at 6. And the pass to Beachman. Outside Gordon. From deep. Wiley with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's baddest one. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Inside, here's P, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Johnson, he's checked in for baddest one. Here's Wiley. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Takes the 3, hands it from downtown. Wiley's got 5 points so far.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Passes it to P. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Johnson. There's the lob to the hoop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Now, here's Mitchell. Defense right on him. Chandler, no good. Here's the Magician, covered by Mitchell.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's P. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Now, I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And he makes the first. And he makes both free throws. Chandler with the ball. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to B-Train to the middle. And he uses the glass on the layup.
In such a rhythm right now. Feathery touch. He's lighting them up.
P's gone 4 for 4 from the field. Perfect so far. The Magician passes to ABC. Here's Wiley. Here's ABC. Pass to Johnson. 6 to shoot. Now the pass to McCormick. Here's ABC. Chandler with the rebound. Mitchell looking it over. Passes it to B-Train. To the inside. Out to Chandler. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Pass to McCormick. That's in there. Johnson with the assist.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Mitchell dishes to Chandler. And there's the pass to B-Train. That 3 off the mark. Here's the Magician, defended by Gordon. And the foul on P. That's his first foul. Both teams deciding to change it up. The visitors with the ball. In the corner, it's McLemore. 6 on the shot clock. Johnson against Jackson. Off target from outside. Now Mitchell. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Mr. Moves. Here's Vaughn. Excellent D there from Williams. Now here's McLemore. There's the 3. Good on the three-point shot.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
And here's Jackson. Miller, right side, pulls up on the wing. The offensive rebound, Vaughn. Williams with the defensive effort.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Pass to Wiley. And that's a foul called on Money. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Here's Speedy. Pass to Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Whistle blows. If that's going to be a travel. Here's Jackson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
She said don't be stressing in the limelight. Hey, praise up for the most part. And I'm putting on the so far.
On defense, the visitors. It's a 5-point game. Dishes to Mitchell. Back to Jackson. Here's Vaughn. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Here's Speedy, and there's the call on Mr. Perfect. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Johnson outside. Down low. Here's McLemore. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. He's checked in for Mitchell. Jackson with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. 1:51 left in the first quarter. They get a hand on it. Clock at 6. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. It's been a very successful stretch for him.
I mean, you are so right. This is quite a run they're on.
1:32 left to play in the first quarter. McLemore, no good.
And they've come out with a take no prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
P guarded by McLemore. It's good. And that's 11 points for P.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
Johnson kicks to McLemore. 56 seconds left to play here in the first. Pass to Speedy. Shot clock at 6. Johnson outside. Over Miller. A shot by Johnson, no good.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And the first one drops. Both shots good from the stripe. Now Williams. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The pass to Speedy. On the wing, Williams. And no good.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Passes it to Mr. Moves. 1 second left, and he knocks down the jumper.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Well, I'll tell you, I love that he's not afraid to take on the size mismatch there, Greg. It doesn't matter. Just make shots.
So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. The away team up by 2. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Mr. Moves out there with Jackson. Then it's Miller, and it's Clutch, and it's P in at the 4. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's baddest one. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Kicks it to Williams. Now here's McLemore. He's covered closely. 4 on the clock. Baddest one passes to Johnson. Misses the 3. Here's Mr. Moves. Pass to Miller. P guarded by McLemore. Here's P. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. To the paint. Here's Williams. Vaughn with the rebound. Vaughn's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. P passes to Miller. Here's Vaughn over Williams. Vaughn gets the bucket. Vaughn's got 4 points this quarter. Now here's Johnson. The dish now to Williams. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Speedy misses off the left iron.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Vaughn gets the bucket.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass the baddest one. Kicks it out to Johnson. Trying to get something going. That one goes in. Johnson's got his first 2 points.
Well, you won't see that kind of shot fall very often. Thank your lucky stars.
Timeout.
9 times out of 10, he gon' let's not pretend.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Jackson passes to P. Back to Jackson. Off target at the rim. Here's the Magician, defended by Gordon. That one doesn't go. Here's Jackson. Makes good on the step-back jumper.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. Baddest one passes to McCormick. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
It's stolen by McLemore. Pushing it up. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. 8 points for the Magician. The Magician's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. And here's Jackson. To the middle. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. The pass to McCormick. Here's baddest one, defended by Gordon. Here's baddest one. It's blocked, and it's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Mitchell, he's checked in for Jackson. Here's ABC. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here's P. Drops it in from 14 feet away. P's got 15.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Here's baddest one. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. 5 to shoot. Passes it to ABC. The 15-footer. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. Down low. P passes to Mitchell. This is his first free throw of the game. The first free throw is good. Wiley, he's checked in for McLemore. He makes 1 of 2 that time. It's a close game here in Washington. To the inside, and he dunks it down. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game, just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Chandler, the pass to B-Train. Fires at the elbow. Count that one.
Well, it doesn't get much easier than that. Even a decent shooter is going to make that with no pressure.
Here's baddest one. He's guarded by Chandler. Baddest one passes to McCormick. Here's baddest one. Pass to ABC. From deep. Can't get it to drop. Made 3. Missed 2 from the field. Chandler outside. There's the pass to B-Train. The feed to Gordon. The layup missed.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Chandler with the ball. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Six to shoot. And the foul called on ABC. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal.
Now Gordon. On the wing, Mitchell. Shot clock at 5.
Chandler.
He misses the free throw. And the second free throw, good. Here's baddest one. To the wing on the left. The Magician passes to ABC. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's B-Train. Inside. It's blocked. Here's baddest one. He's guarded by Chandler. And it goes down 2 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Mitchell kicks to Chandler. Mitchell left side. And the baseline jumper, no good. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync. Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
And Greg, one of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Now here's Gordon. Clock at 6. Pass to Chandler. Lets a floater go, and nothing seems to work as that one misses, and he's 0 for 5. Down low, Wiley off with the layup. Now, here's Mitchell. In the corner, it's Gordon. Pass to P. For the 3. Doesn't go for him. Here's ABC, defended by Gordon. ABC passes to baddest one. 43 seconds left to play in the first half. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. He hits both from the stripe.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter. Got to recognize the situation, trying to get a 2 for 1.
Well, this is where the play call is crucial, right? If you're in a 2 for 1, you've got to get the first shot quickly.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. From outside the arc, it's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And so it's the visiting team enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Checking out the visiting team. Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
Well, the offense is running on all cylinders. Guys are focused, executing, not playing outside of themselves. That's why their shooting percentage was so high. See it up there, Ernie, in the stratosphere. Anyway, they're mixing things up, which keeps the defense scrambling.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
Well, I think their problem is rebounding, Ernie. You know, when you're trying to come back in a game, every possession counts because each possession can turn into points, and you need to cut that deficit quickly.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. A fantastic game from P in this one.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low, just great work.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We've got baddest one. Wiley is out there with ABC. Then it's the Magician, and it's ABC in at the small forward. Pass to ABC. Here's baddest one. Chandler with the rebound. The pass to P. And he finishes nicely on the layup. P's got 17.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Wiley the pass to McCormick. Here's ABC. Here's Wiley. Over Mitchell. The shot by Wiley, no good.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
It's deflected. To the inside, baddest one. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. He's got 9.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
ABC passes to ABC. Here's the Magician. Here's baddest one. He's got 9. Lets the 3 fly. Offensive rebound. To the paint. Another shot. And he sinks the layup. And that's now 6 points for ABC.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Greg, to me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
P passes to Gordon. Good on the shot. Gordon's got 6 in the quarter.
You can see it. He's taking better shots, and the results are coming because of it.
Gordon's gone 4 of 9 in field goal attempts. To the right side. Passes it to ABC. And he lobs it up. And the pass goes out of bounds, and they'll turn it over. On Thursday, they'll head out on the road to face the Hawks in Atlanta. Then on Saturday, the New York Knicks coming to town, tipping off a homestand for them. Well, with the basket here, they could get back to within single digits. Chandler, the pass to P. Ripped away. Here's ABC. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Now here's Chandler. No good with the layup. Here's the Magician. Stolen by Mitchell. Here's the floater. And here's the break. Here's ABC. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Takes the 13-footer, and that one hits back iron. Here's the Magician, defended by Gordon, and it's blocked. Chandler scanning the floor. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his third personal foul.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Chandler. At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Second free throw, no good. Gordon against Johnson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. 10 points for ABC.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Here's B-Train. On the wing, Chandler. He dishes it to Jackson. Clock is at 3. Shot from 16. The shot will not fall.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Johnson against Gordon. ABC passes to baddest one. Here's ABC. Pass to McLemore. For 3. Kept alive, ABC, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First free throw is good. Doris, we've both been very public in our admiration for LeBron, the face of the league, for so many years. When he retires, and we're approaching that date, who do you think might step up and take his place as the face of the NBA?
Well, probably the most likely candidate is the new and reigning MVP, and that's Giannis Antetokounmpo, who is an absolute physical force. He's put on 50 pounds. He's getting more and more skilled. When he adds that three-point shot as a consistent weapon and gets to an in-between game, he will be impossible to guard. Kawhi Leonard, he is now sort of taking over as a multi-time winner of the Finals MVP, and certainly a player guys want to play with. So just a couple of possibilities there, Kev.
Now here's Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Chandler outside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Chandler. Here's Johnson. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Pass to ABC. Now here's McLemore, covered by Miller. The pass to ABC. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here is Williams. He's guarded by Chandler. Williams' shot is off.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Chandler outside. Passes to Mr. Moves. Can they get it? Rebound by Williams. Johnson surveying the floor. And there's McLemore on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 assists now tonight.
Oh, great ball movement there. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Chandler, and it's blocked. And so out of bounds it goes. They'll keep possession. He kicks to Miller. To the middle. Here's Mr. Moves. He's guarded by Johnson. Fast break. Here they come. Here's ABC. Pass to McLemore. Here's Speedy. Pass to Johnson. 5 on the clock. Chandler with the steal. Now the pass to Mr. Moves. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the third. Back to Chandler. Shot clock at 6. No good again that time.
Boy, it's been a struggle in this quarter, and the team needs more from him. There's no doubt.
Here's Speedy, guarded by Jackson. Speedy, the pass to Johnson. Williams can't hit.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively. That pass was about the location, puts it perfectly into the hands of his teammate.
1:02 left here in the third quarter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And he's got his first free throw of the game. No good on that one. Mitchell, he's checked in for Mr. Moves. And he's good on the second. 51 seconds left to play in the third. Chandler against Williams. Chandler dishes to Miller. Missed inside. Here's Wiley. 12 points for him. Passes it to Speedy. He feeds it to Williams. Here's Wiley, guarded by Jackson. Bucket is good. 14 points for Magician.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Well, how about the effort on the glass? Even with this lead, I love that they're still going after it.
And so it's the visiting team holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. Their defense has been active and effective. We come back right after this. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got Miller. Jackson is out there with Skinny. Then it's Mr. Perfect. And it's Vaughn in at the 5. We're seeing some great shooters with length. Tall players shooting from outside. That seems to be the rage right now. But when you look in your crystal ball, George, what might be the next player trend in the NBA?
So we saw the evolution of big men as three-point shooters. Men being able to enter the league as sort of back to the basket consistent rebounding forces out of the post, now stepping away and becoming threats as face-up scorers. To me, one of the most intriguing young players in the league right now is Nikola Jokic. Here's a 7-foot guy who is a tremendous playmaker. His instinct is to pass more than it is to score. So you wonder, is that the next evolution of big men? And then the other thing, Kevin, you are starting to see offensive rebounding went away as a focal point of teams in the NBA. You are starting to see teams go back after the offensive glass. Does that continue?
Second chance is a big statistic, isn't it?
It is.
Jackson kicks to Mitchell. Here's Vaughn. He's guarded by Williams. Outside Jackson. Clock at 6. That one good for 2.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Jackson's gone 2 of 4 from the field. Pass to McLemore. Here's Speedy, covered by Mitchell. Pass to Speedy, outside Williams. The putback. It's good on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. Of course, in basketball, like many sports, you can call some kind of penalty on almost every play. So with that in mind, where do we draw that line?
I would say that most coaches and most players would say as long as there's consistency with officiating, they can adapt to the way the game is being called. As fans, as broadcasters, what we want to see the game remain free-flowing, fluid, pretty, the ability to move and cut and not be impeded in your progress. That's what I want to see.
And we see that most nights.
No doubt.
B-Train's checked in for Vaughn. Here's the Magician. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. That one drops for him.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that. They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Here's baddest one, and the pass to McLemore. And he banks in the layup. McLemore's got 4 this quarter.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And here's Gordon. Throws it up high.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Pass to McCormick. Three-pointer on the way. They get it again. Baddest one. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now, here's Mitchell, guarded by McLemore. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to P. Fires the 3. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time, Greg. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Pass to Cook. Cans the 12-footer. Cook's got his first bucket in this one. Gordon with it. There's the pass to Silk. 9 feet out. Rebound by Parker. Jones up top, defended by Gordon. And he makes that one. ABC's got 10 points here in the second half.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Gordon against Jones. Outside Gordon. Now here is McGee. He's guarded closely. Just 5 on the clock. Kicks to Gordon from deep three-point range, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Some of these players are making more money on endorsement deals than on their NBA contracts. I mean, I just shake my head at that, don't you?
It's an amazing time in which we live because the power of social media and the understanding of today's athlete that their brand is significant and that their brand extends outside of the lines of competition. You see so many men who have overseas opportunities, whether you're talking Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Donovan Mitchell. They understand the power of the face and the talents they bring to the table. Truly, truly remarkable young men.
Remarkable indeed. And Jones slams it in.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish and transition, nice and easy.
Here's Mr. Moves to the inside, and he gets the bucket.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
Passes it to ABC. Cook looking it over. Pass to Parker. Tries again. Tries to save it. He couldn't stay in bounds, and that's going to be a turnover. Here's Mr. Moves. A lot of people look at that general manager position with the team. I think it grows with some organization, maybe shrinks in importance with others. But by and large, it is more stable than coaching, isn't it? That position of being a GM.
Yeah, and I think, Kevin, if you were to ask coaches, one of the things I've heard sort of thrown out there as an idea is when you list the head coach's record, why not list the GM's record as well? Because the reality is success in the NBA is contingent on so many things. What's your ownership like? What kind of front office personnel? Have they made great decisions? Do you have the best possible coaching comparative to the talent on your roster? So much contributes to winning, Kevin.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Walker with it. Jones covering. Walker the pass to Mr. Moves. Here's Silk. 6 to shoot. Mr. Moves. Off target from three-point range. Here is Cook. Outside, Jones. ABC passes to Jones. In the corner, Cook with it. A three-pointer off the mark. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter. Walker the pass to Mr. Moves. The shot misses. Excellent D there from Parker. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. Ball's knocked loose. Silk passes to Mr. Moves. Doris, all right, this is going to come out of the blue here, but if you had to choose between raising the height of the basket or widening the floor or even widening the lane, which would it be?
I have very strong feelings on this, Kevin, and for me it would be widening the floor. And the reason I say that is it feels to me in the last couple of years there are more sideline violations where teams are turning it over because they're trying to get to that corner three, one of the most advantageous, best shots in today's game. But because that three-point line is so close to the sideline out of bounds, we're seeing too many violations. So if I had to choose between one or the other, I would absolutely widen the floor. Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
And there's the pass to Little General. Down low. Here's ABC. He's still hot. Now he is 9 of 10.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. He can't get it to go. Now Parker. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.
So Auburn, an 84-53 winner against Texas A&M. That's the largest disparity in score we've seen today in the virtual SEC tournament. Auburn moves on to the semifinals and awaits the winner of number 3 LSU versus number 11 Arkansas. We're going to simulate that game, LSU versus Arkansas, and then we're going to call it a night. And then on Sunday afternoon, we're going to simulate the semifinals, where Kentucky, Florida, and Auburn have moved on so far, and also the championship game on Sunday. So Auburn moves on to the semifinals to face either LSU or Arkansas, which we will simulate here momentarily. Let's go through some stats here real quick. I mean, Auburn just dominated it from not start to finish, but about midway through the first quarter through the entire rest of the game. Wow, 51 rebounds compared to 29 rebounds. They out-rebounded by 22. Just a dominating performance. Angel Purifoy, I think, had like 16 points in that game. Auburn shot 51% overall, hit 3 of 12 three-pointers, 11 of 12 at the line. And let's go to the box score, look at some. Flag had 20 points to lead Texas A&M in the paint. But outside that, he's the only Aggie in double digits, as you see here. Meanwhile, for Auburn, D'Angelo Purifoy leads Auburn with 18 points. I think all 18 were in the paint too, which is not something you see often. He was plus 24 in the game. Austin Wiley was dominant in the paint, plus 22 in the paint, 16 points for him, 11 rebounds, a double-double. He also had 3 blocks to go along with the assists. He also had a three-pointer. Anthony McLemore, 12 points, 4 of 7 from the floor. Samir Dowdy played 21 minutes, got 11 points, 4 rebounds, 7 assists. He was 1 of 3 beyond the arc. Javon McCormick, 10 points, 4 of 9 overall, did not hit a three-pointer, had 2 assists. Isaac Okoro, 8 points on 3 of 4 shooting, also picked up 7 rebounds for the Tigers. Jamal Johnson played quite a bit, 2 points. Devin Cambridge, 2 points. Then we go on to the walk-ons and started playing, except for Turbo Jones. So there you go. Quick look at the stats. A lot of steals for Auburn in that game as well. So coming up next, I'm going to stop this stream, and we're going to start up our next one, which will be, as I said, LSU against Arkansas. It'll be the final game of the day. We've simulated 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games today, and we're about to simulate the 8th one. It's our final game of the night, LSU Arkansas. Thanks for joining me again. Auburn a winner, 84-53 in the SEC tournament quarterfinals. We'll be back in a few minutes with our last game of the night, LSU Arkansas.